Okay, this is a quick video of what I'm thinking of for the raid. At the moment this is my third ronin, it's just going to U3. I've got one anti-torp on most of them. The damage will go up when it gets to U3, so I'm going to have 3 at U3, and the fourth one, well, I can find my fleet, is a shell. It's empty basically. But I've got 2 done at U3. Right, so I'm going to go to my shipyard. I'm doing this because I'm not sure which way to go, and I'm hoping for ideas and a bit of feedback. So I'm going one anti-torp, all the limited weapons on the other slots. Right, this ship is missing an armour slot here, simply because I haven't fitted it yet. But they're going to be 2 explosive, 2 concussive. Now I've heard, or I saw that somebody did very well with 1 concussive, 3 explosive. So I mean the basic thing is the specials. What do we use? Well, we've got this name I can't pronounce, but this countermeasure job, which is going to help the anti-torps. It gives you explosive survival and concussive survival, so this is good. And stuff. Had to go on with the if you've got a countermeasure, that's got to go on surely. Bushido battery gives 50% concussive damage, has to go on. Splash damage reduction, no, I don't really care about that, because since they changed splash damage the other year, to me it means nothing. The engine, right, now I've gone refried engine because it gives, let me just go into design mode so I can actually click on stuff. Oh, good. Now I've got to find it. Don't really want to do that. It's not a limited one, is it? No, so let's go back to that. It gives extra projectile speed, only 10%, but it does give 10% concussive damage. The evade bonus is down on the old glory. Combat speed, I think, is about the same. We'll just check that, because I know that's in there somewhere. The old glory engine. There we go. Yeah, so it looks like the same speed. You obviously get more survival and you get better evade bonus with that. But I like the actual damage, extra damage on that. Now then, Liberty Belt, it's got to be used, hasn't it? Extra concussive reload, 95% extra damage. Got to be. It's got to be. I think, in my view. Now I've gone Hyper 30. Let me just show you this bit here. I'll load my actual build for the roading. So I've got my dog trying to get my knee at the same time as I'm talking. Now this was the original build I was going to go with. As you can see, 2 explosive, 2 concussive armours, the one thing, and all the special jobs, right? So you've got the same. You've got the refried engine, you've got all the same specials there. You've got all the same 4 specials there. You've got the splash shield there, which gives you 35% evade bonus. You've got the big splash damage reduction, but again, splash damage reduction doesn't convince me. It doesn't convince me at all. And you've got 10% combat speed. Now the tactical field resistance is 40%. In terms of the target, when I saw folks hitting it, I've got no ships built other than hulls. But the tactical field resistance, there was some oil slicks in there which you can use to speed up your movement, and there were some ice fields in there which slow you down like hell. Now that works both ways. It stops the oil field, from what I can gather, it stops the oil field from speeding you up so much, and it stops the ice field from slowing you down. If you're going to use auto, you want to go that one. I don't normally do auto, so I've gone for the Hyper 30. Now this was the other one, the torpedo bay. It gives the critical chance, 40% critical chance, and the extra critical damage. But when we look on U3 stats, you can't probably see it there properly, but you get 35% critical chance. Now you can add it to that, and that adds up to a lot, 75% ish. I don't know how the kits do the maths, but that's what it adds up to, which means that you're going to get a lot of damage each way. But I mean, the ship does, fair bit of damage anyway on this build. Right, so I'm going to go back to me. I'm fucking shit at this. So I'm going to go back to mine. So I've gone Hyper 30 instead of that splash shield. So this one was going to go the one that was there, which was the actual torp critical damage thing, or, and this is what I think I'm going to go. I keep tossing a coin, but I think I'm going to go for the iron thrusters. Or I get a 66% evade. I get extra turn speed of 200%. The flash damage reduction again is, it's not something that worries me. I went through many raids where I didn't fit an armour to my ships because it didn't matter. They did change that, but splash, it's not mattered to me since they changed the stats. So, the conquest of survival and that's going to go up because it's going to U3 on this. So I'm going to have 3 at U3. That's what I decided to go for. I decided to go for 3 at the maximum level. I have got some tokens for the... I did use 5 before I decided to save them. But I have got 5 upgrade tokens, so when we start the raid, I'm not sure, I can't remember what the times are. I think they're normally 5 days and 10 hours or something. So I'm going to have them, and there should be 10 days of tokens in there, so I'm going to get at least 2 ships up to X1. I'm thinking that's going to be better than having 4 ships, but we shall see. Because obviously I'll get the flag in pillage and use me tokens I've saved for doing that. Little quick flick back to that. So that special slot there, that's the one I'm thinking I'm going iron thruster. I'm more or less certain of it, but I've tossed coins and coins and coins and then changed my mind every single day. So who knows? That's and then there are tokens in the raid. So if I've built it wrong, which I will have done, I'll be able to at least gain enough points to get some tokens to change them or do them overnight. While hopefully it'll just be an overnight job rather than a bloody full rebuild. And I'm hoping that 5 of these across the fleet when I do get the 5th running build. I've got 3 one-day tokens to build the last raining, which I think they're about 5 days from, or 5 or 6 days from the hull, which is built, to actually get them up to a reasonable spec. So I should be there or thereabouts with hopefully the flag and well, I certainly have the flag and 3. I'm hoping to have the flag and 4, but that again, it depends. You know, we shall see. So any ideas, I'm well open to. And I try and work these things out, and I miss stuff, and I ain't got a clue half the time. So I just like to bounce ideas about from folks. So any ideas, please let me know. Thank you. And that's Rick just landed next to Gangs. He's going to be well happy. Looks like being a fun few days.